Hi, my name is Rick Sanchez. I'm with a company called Tractor Tip, and what we have for sale here today is a Case 580M. It's a Series 2 tractor. We're going to talk a little bit about the mechanics of this particular machine in the first clip, the operating specs in the second. We'll run it in the third. Price on a new machine these days is bumping somewhere around, I don't know, 80, 85,000 for a two-wheel drive machine. This machine currently has 3,640 hours on it. Now the hours will accumulate because we do use it around the yard here, so it's got 3,640 now. As far as manufacturers go, Case is ubiquitous out there. They build more backhoes than all of the other manufacturers. As a matter of fact, Case was the first manufacturer to introduce the backhoe to the market, and it's been #1 since. As far as the weight of this machine goes, this machine weighs 14,500 pounds. The widest point is that bucket right there at 6 foot 10 inches. The highest point is the top of that cab at 8 foot 11 inches. And the transportation length, when you have this dude in the transport profile, is 23.5 feet. Comparable machines are like a Cat 416 or maybe a John Deere 310, maybe a New Holland LB75, Ford 555, Komatsu WB140. As far as the history of this unit goes, this machine, like most of the machines we purchase, is an original owner Dallas, Texas machine, and it has no rust. We're far enough south. I'm going to let that plane pass. We're far enough south and we're 300 miles from the ocean, so the only salt we see is the salt on our kitchen tables. This unit comes from a large, well-organized contractor here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area that had a comprehensive maintenance program that rivaled some of the best I've seen. As a matter of fact, the guy that owned this tractor had the dealer service it for most of its life. I think he stopped maybe about a year ago, but we, as well as our customers, have been happy with all the machines we purchased from these guys. And it should be said that before I buy any machine, my mechanics thoroughly inspect it, and then I inspect it, and if the money's right, then I write a check for it. So as far as options go, this machine is pretty much just a plain Jane backhoe. These front tires are foam filled, so you'd never have flats in the front tire. I think that helps with your breakout force. As far as the this engine here is a Case 445. It's a bulletproof engine. This machine comes with it's a 32-gallon fuel tank, which will run you 12 to as many as 16 hours depending on your application. All the fluid levels on this machine are where they should be. The machine is mechanically sound. There's no leaks on it. Everything works. Top speed on this tractor is 25 miles per hour in forward, 29 in reverse. Brakes stop it on a dime. Again, this is a two-wheel drive model, which I like two-wheel drive machines because they don't, they're not as, they last longer because there's not as much wear and tear on the engine, the transmission. There's not as many parts, components to go bad. So when it comes to reliability, two-wheel drives are the best. As far as the tires go, like I said, these front tires here are foam-filled tires. They're 11L-16s. The rear tires, I'd rate them about 15%. And they're 19.5 24s. All of the tires match. Well, the two front tires match and the two back tires match. The hydraulics are strong on this machine. They match as far as tread wear. The hydraulics are strong on this machine. There are no cracks or welds anywhere in the work equipment. Like I say, there's no evidence of any stress, cracks, or fractures ever on this machine. The guy that owned this machine really did do a good job of taking care of it. And I say he's a large contractor. He's not huge, so it's kind of a family-run operation, and everybody kind of takes care of their stuff. As far as this bucket right here has got a bite. It's a 24-inch bucket, and it's got a bite of 24 inches. It's 2 foot 5 inches deep, and the mouth of the bucket is 2 foot 10 inches. I would rate this bucket at probably about maybe a little less than 1/4 of a yard capacity when it's heaped. The maximum dig depth of this machine is 14 foot 6 inches. The maximum reach at ground level from the front axle is 21.5 feet. The maximum height is 20 feet, and the breakout force of this backhoe portion is 7,000 pounds. And the lifting capacity, to give you an idea of the working range, up close and at ground level, this tractor will lift 6,600 pounds. But as you go out and away from the machine, you know, obviously your lifting capacity will go down exponentially. So you'd have maybe 2,700 pounds if the bucket and the stick were extended. As far as that bucket goes, the front bucket, like I said, that front bucket is 6 foot 10 inches wide. The height of the bucket is 2 foot 9 inches. The depth of the bucket is 2 foot 8 inches. It's about 1.25 yards. The loader hinge pin height up there, like if you were loading into a dumpster, is 11 foot 2 inches. So it'd clear an 11 foot 2 inch dumpster or hopper or whatever. The breakout force of the loader is 9,500 pounds, and the lifting capacity is 6,100 pounds. We're going to run this machine in the next clip. So this is the inside of the cab. Here's your forward and reverse lever, your turn signal, hazard switch, you switch gears here. This is your bucket control. This is a transmission disconnect, your brake. Here's all your lights work, the dash panel works. All the gauges work. This is your throttle control. Here's your stabilizer. This is your backhoe control.